Hello, my name is Chuck Dahm. I'm a Dominican priest in Chicago, here at St. Pius Parish. I'm happy to be with you. Our reading today is, again, one of my favorites. Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. I think Jesus showed that in the way in which he reached out to so many people who were troubled or threatened or marginalized or exploited. He said, come to me, I will give you rest. But then he says, my yoke is light and it's easy. Put it on yourselves. I am humble of heart and you will be relieved. Well, I always wonder, is that really true? Because Jesus said other things. He said, if you want to be my follower, you have to carry your cross. He knew it was not going to be easy. And when he said the Beatitudes, he ended with two Beatitudes, right? One was, blessed are those who suffer because of justice. Oh. So he knew that people would be struggling for justice, for the kingdom of God, and they would suffer as a consequence. And then he says, and the next one, rejoice when they insult you and persecute you, because your reward will be great in heaven. Well, I know that we don't suffer like those first apostles did. They went out and preached Jesus Christ, and they suffered persecution. I think that's probably what he was really referring to. But when I think of ourselves today, I know there are people in this world who are persecuted. There are people who are starving, people who are victims of violence all over the place. But I think, what about us? What about the people who are not suffering that kind of abuse? And I think, well, we have to stand up for those who are suffering. And I think that means, well, we have to stand with the church against the death penalty. We have to stand with PopeLeo, who came out against war, especially the war in Iran. He said, Jesus didn't support wars, and we don't support any wars. Now, he's received a lot of criticism for that, and maybe you would too. But we have to stand with what Jesus stands for, and maybe we will have suffering because of that. But I always think the yoke that Jesus gives us, the burden he gives us of carrying his message, is not that great. We have the rejoicing reaction that we are with him, we are faithful to him, we are giving his message. So that's the important part of this. So I want to say today, be willing to stand with Jesus in every regard, even though it costs your reputation and costs you some criticism.